Hey, it's Robbie from Sax Tips and Tricks, and today I'm going to kind of try to help you get the right type of sound for staccato notes. A lot of band directors, they have so many kids that they have to teach at one time. They can tend to do like our other teachers and teach us wrong at first. Love you, band directors, but sometimes you don't teach us the correct thing right at first because you want us to learn kind of the gist of it before we actually learn how to properly do it. But I'm going to show you how to, I guess, properly play a staccato. When you, like, the actual word for staccato doesn't mean short, it means separated. So that's the first common misconception. People say, oh, this is staccato, it's got to be real short, all the notes have to be super crisp, like a snare drum. And that's not necessarily so. It's partially true, but it's not the full truth. And they just have to be kind of separated. And when you play, yeah, you just don't want to cut off your notes like that. It just sounds like poo. So what I was discussing this with my lessons teacher, and he says the way most people play staccatos is kind of like dit. They play dit, 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 and they have a really harsh tongue, and it goes so it just sounds really bad. So I'll show you what a dit sounds like. So that's what most people sound like when they play staccatos, because they think it has to be as short as possible and blah 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 blah, and that's not how you want it to sound. What you actually want to do is start off with tonguing, but at the end of the note, instead of like cutting it off as soon as you can, just stop your breath a little bit. So it's going to be ta 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 ta, and so that's a good way to kind of practice getting that perfect sound for staccatos, because that gets, lets the air fade off, and it puts separation between the notes without totally cutting them off. So it's like, and so that's still not the perfect staccato, but that puts you right on the right track. And if you kind of learn how to mix between the two and get that right sound for you that's not cutting off your sound, and you're still able to use a really good amount of air, because you always want to have air support. But once you find that perfect sound for you, that's what you want to do. So stray away from the first one. If anything, it'd be better to sound like the second one, but find that maybe a little bit in between that works for you. Like, maybe like this. So that was kind of all, some staccatos in there. So I mean, just make them a little bit shorter than your normal tonguing, and make sure you're not cutting off the sound. And that's basically the only secret to staccatos.